channel. I appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, turn your notifications on, do all the things so that you always hear from me anytime there's a new video, and so that you always see all the fun things that I have, all the full classes, the tutorials. Make sure you're checking that playlist down below. Now let's get into Eagle. I don't practice Eagle very often. It is very uncomfortable for thicker bodies. So I want to give you some options. I said in the challenge yesterday, like, oh, well, maybe my next tutorial will be doing crow because it's a beginner-friendly arm balance. But then I realized the next day is Eagle, so here we are today. Eagle is a balance pose. As always, please make sure you're warmed up. Make sure that you feel open in your shoulders, your hips specifically, right? Because Eagle is a lot of twisting across the body, say arms and legs, okay? So to get into your Eagle pose, we are going to start with a Pada Bandha lock, locking the foot in place, right? So I'm going to lift up my right toes, lower them back down, lift up my right heel, lower it back down. Allow my foot to suction cup into the space where I'm holding on and maintaining my balance. From here, now I can put a gentle bend in the opposite knee. Inhale, gently lift that left leg over and cross. When you see advanced versions of Eagle or Eagle in bodies that are thinner, yeah, sometimes the foot wraps all the way around. You might have that kind of elasticity, you might have that kind of space. More power to you. If you don't, this is your Eagle legs, and that's okay. Wrap that foot around, I guess, as best you can, but it's really not a need to be wrapped all the way around behind, even though that's the visual that you have in your head. Now, here's the trick with a lot of poses like this that have both arms and legs. Oh, if you want to release this while I'm talking, you can. A trick to remember with poses like this, the leg that goes on top crosses over is the same arm that goes underneath and crosses under. So for your Eagle arms, I'm going to show you a few options. Standard Eagle arms, same thing again. We take that bottom arm, wrap it under, top arm, wrap it over. Try to cross your elbows and then bring the hands together. You can bring those hands together, make them touch. Maybe you get a deeper wrap than this. Maybe you find this super uncomfortable like I do. Lift the elbows, lift the gaze, really feel the engagement. Maybe we and release as needed. Now, if you want to take a different modification, a little more space for the arms and legs, let's try it this way. I'm going to lock in the other foot just to get us in the same amount of balance. I'm going to practice the other side. We always practice both sides, right? So here, not much changes with the legs, but it might feel easier to get into it this way. Sink into a nice strong chair, even though you lock this foot in. If you lock the foot in, it might even really feel different on both sides, right? Lock that foot in, and then you're gonna find a little bit more length with that bottom leg, cross the top leg over. To come from the seated place sometimes feels easier, whatever. Same thing here, I'm gonna take that bottom arm across the bottom, top arm across the top, but this time, and cross the elbows if I can, or get as far around as I can, but I'm gonna go for a big hug. I'm gonna wrap around so my fingers come around the sides of my shoulders towards my back. You may not feel like you get a good hold there, that you're just around your arms. All of that is fine. Yes, you still did it. Stop telling yourself you didn't. Thank you again for being here. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment, do whatever you gotta do. If you feel like this was valuable information that maybe somebody else could benefit from, or that my message deserves to be shared, please do that. I would appreciate you so much. I will see you for more in class, online, or on YouTube, on one of the rest of my videos, and maybe even in a retreat. I would love to have you there. I'll see you soon.